The drought in California is having its biggest impact on agriculture. With virtually no water available in the state and federal water projects, growers are giving up on some crops. Thousands of acres of land will not be in production this year, and that means a big hit to the local economy and the loss of thousands of jobs. As part of our week-long series on the drought, Action News reporter Gene Hagenson looks at the impact the water shortage is having on farms and communities.
Because of the drought, these dusty fields in western Fresno County won't be growing anything this year.
We're probably going to fallow somewhere between 9,500 acres and 9,800 acres.
Steve Ozuna is a farm manager for Harris Farms. The company won't be growing lettuce, tomatoes, broccoli, onions, and melons on this land this year, trying to save that water from the nearly 10,000 acres of row crops to irrigate their 5,000 acres of almond trees. That is, if they can buy enough water to keep the trees alive. In a normal year, water would cost from $100 to $400 an acre foot. This year, with the shortage, prices are already climbing to $1,700 an acre foot. An acre of almonds needs about 4 acre feet of water a year to survive.
Most crops don't pencil out at that number for water. If it's the difference between saving an orchard or not, depending on how much water you got to buy, that's a hard choice to make.
Saving the almonds means sacrificing the other crops and an estimated loss of 4,000 jobs on this ranch alone. Much more land, perhaps 200,000 additional acres on other farms, will be fallowed this year, with a devastating impact on the economy, especially the communities like Mendota that depend on farming for jobs. Mayor Robert Silva is expecting hard times.
85% of the jobs here in Mendota are ag-related. You're talking from truck drivers to packing shed workers, people that work in the fields or driving the truck. It's ag-related, so it impacts our city when there's less work out there.
The people of Mendota never have it easy because so much of the work is seasonal. At any one time, the city of 10,000 may have an unemployment rate of 30%. But with the last drought cycle, it rose to over 40%. Residents relied on food giveaways and other relief, and it's likely they will again.
We've notified a lot of the food banks, the other groups that bring in food, the food lines, that we're going to anticipate that happening again. So we're getting ready. We're also alerting the businesses that, you know what, you need to be ready because there's going to be less money floating around this area.
Growers are doing what they can to keep crops and communities alive. The race is on to manage what water is available on both the western and eastern sides of the valley. Ron Jacobsma manages the Friant Water Users Authority, which is on the usually water-rich east side. But this year,
so it's going to raise everybody's costs. It's going to cut into profit margins. But we could see, unless things improve, probably tens of thousands of acres of land for the first time ever idled in the San Joaquin Valley on the east side.
Growers are looking to the federal government for help. David Murillo is the head of the Bureau of Reclamation's Mid-Pacific region, which controls the water flow in the Central Valley Project. He's trying to accommodate the different demands for the region's water.
We, Reclamation, we have an obligation to make sure that we not only take a look at, the needs of ag and M&I, but we also have an obligation to take a look at what the environment needs. And what we've been trying to do is really take a look at what's required, what the needs are, and like I said, we're trying to distribute the water so that we meet all those needs.
But what's clear to everyone is there's not enough water to come anywhere close to meeting all those needs.
If we continue dry like this, we're just all going to be in a world of hurt.
Gene Hagenson with the story there. Growers are holding out hope some additional storms will bring snow to the Sierra, but such relief gets less likely every day. The drought brought President Obama to the valley last week. For some behind-the-scenes observations about the trip, read my Political Insider blog. Go to abc30.com, click on See It on TV or the Politics link.